Our top story, this deadly bus crash in Marion County today, and it is awful. We have just learned the driver who hit that bus has now been arrested. State troopers believe Brian Howard was intoxicated when he sideswiped the bus, a bus that was carrying dozens of migrant workers, causing it to crash. Sky Fox was over the scene a short time after 8 of those migrant workers were killed. They were on their way to a farm at the time just to begin their work for the day. Now, this happened just over the Citrus County line in Dunellen. That's north of Tampa, of course, along State Road 40, about 12 miles west of I-75. Fox 13's Evan Axelbank has been at the scene all day. Brings us now the latest.
Well, troopers say this is going to be a long investigation and will involve an inch-by-inch reconstruction of a very large scene here. It all happened in a split second and changed dozens of families forever. The painstaking work of reconstructing the crash began as soon as the injured victims had been taken to local hospitals. 8 were already dead by the time rescuers got here.
This is the death that you do not expect from your family members.
At 6:30 Tuesday morning, the Marion County Sheriff said this Ford Ranger was headed east on Highway 40 when it drifted towards the center line. The Ranger crashed into the former school bus carrying 53 migrants. Along with the 8 killed right away, 38 more were injured, some critically.
So there's high probability this may be beyond 8 fatalities.
Law enforcement says the driver of the Ranger was injured, but that they hope to interview him about why his vehicle moved towards the center line. The bus carrying the migrants was headed to a local farm, reportedly to pick watermelons. Cannon Farms is about 12 miles from the crash site and said it would be closed today out of respect for those injured. They said the accident happened to the Alvera Trucking and Harvesting Corporation. The sheriff says migrant workers are a big presence in Marion County, particularly this time of year.
Everything that I have been told at this point, they all have what they need to be here. There's no reason for me to be involved with these individuals. They're hard-working individuals, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with them being here.
Law enforcement said notifying next of kin would be difficult, particularly because some may only have family outside the country. He's also well aware that they'll be clamoring for answers. Why and how did this happen to their loved ones?
And it's going to be hard on them, and rightfully so, because they just lost a loved one. My heart pleads for them. My heart goes out to them. I pray that the good Lord will give them whatever peace that He can to make them through this.
In Marion County, Evan Axelbank, Fox 13 News.
Evan, thanks. Once again, this is the driver of that Ford Ranger. His name is Brian Howard. He's already been arrested, now faces 8 counts of DUI manslaughter. Law enforcement says it could take up to 6 months to complete this exhaustive investigation.